My name is Tristan Spellman Molphy. I go to St. Kilian's German school. I've chosen this speech because Lucky is a character I love to play, and because of my love for Samuel Beckett. Though many of his plays might seem depressing at first, at the heart of Beckett's writing lies a comic genius that seeks to explore the oddity of human beings. This speech is an incredibly funny and vibrant piece of theatre. Lucky is a character who cannot speak, move, nor think without permission. However, Beckett himself said that he was called Lucky because he had no hopes or expectations in life. And this is why I believe he's one of the most intriguing characters in theatre. Given the existence as uttered forth in the public works of Puncher and Whatman of a personal God, qua 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 qua, with white beard, qua 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 qua, outside time, without extension, who from the heights of divine apathia, divine athambia, divine aphasia, loves us dearly, with some exceptions for reasons unknown, but time will tell, and suffers like the divine Miranda with those who for reasons unknown, but time will tell, are plunged in torment, plunged in fire, whose fire flames if that continues, and who can doubt it, it will fire the firmament, that is to say, blast hell to heaven. So blue, still and calm, so calm with a calm which, even though intermittent, is better than nothing, but not so fast. And considering what is more, that as a result of the labours left unfinished, crowned by the Academy of Anthropology of Essie and Posse of Testu and Cunard, it is established beyond all doubt, all other doubt than that which clings to the labours of men, that as a result of the labours unfinished of Testu and Cunard, it is established as hereinafter, but not so fast, for reasons unknown, that as a result of the public works of Puncher and Whatman, it is established beyond all doubt, that in view of the labours of Fartav and Belcher left unfinished, for reasons unknown, of Testu and Cunard left unfinished, it is established what many deny, that man and Posse of Testu and Cunard, that man in this man troth, man beef, in spite of the strides of alimentation and defecation, is seen to waste and pine, and concurrently, simultaneously, what is more, for reasons unknown, in spite of the strides of physical culture, the practice of sports such as tennis, football, running, cycling, swimming, flying, floating, riding, gliding, canoeing, boogie, skating, tennis of all kinds, dying, flying, sports of all sorts, autumn, summer, winter, tennis of all kinds, hockey of all sorts, penicillin and succeedini, in a word I presume, and concurrently, simultaneously, what is more, for reasons unknown, in spite of the tennis I presume, flying, gliding, golf for 9 and 18 holes, tennis of all sorts, in word, for reasons unknown, Feckham, Peckham, Fulham, Clapham, aiming concurrently, simultaneously, what is more, for reasons unknown, but time will tell. To shrink and dwindle, I resume, Fulham, Clapham, in a word, the dead lost per capu since the death of Bishop Berkeley, be it at the tune of 1 inch 4 ounce per capu, approximately by and large, to the nearest decimal good measure, round figure, stark naked on the stocking feet of Connemara. In a word, for reasons unknown, no matter what matter, the facts are there. And considering what is more, much more grave, than the light of the labours lost of Stangwood and Peterborough, it appears what is more, much more grave, than the light of the labours lost of Stangwood and Peterborough, than the plains and the mountains, by the seas, by the rivers, running water, running fire, the air is the same. And then the earth, and then the earth and cold, right dark, the air and the earth about stones, right cold, alas, alas, in the year of the Lord 600 and something, the air, the earth, the sea, the earth about of stones, right deep, quite cold, on sea, on land, and in the air. I presume, for reason unknown, in spite of the hands, the facts are there, but time will tell. I presume, alas, alas, on, in short and fine, on, about the stones, who can doubt it? I presume, but not so fast, I presume the skull to shrink and waste, and concurrently, simultaneously, what is more, for reasons unknown, in spite of the tennis, on, the beard, the flames, the tears, the stones, so blue, so calm, alas, alas, on, the skull in Connemara, in spite of the tennis, the labours abandoned, left unfinished, grievous, still about the stones, and a word I presume, alas, alas, abandoned and finished, the skull in Connemara, in spite of the tennis, the skull, alas, the stones, Cunard, tennis, the stones, so calm, Cunard, unfinished.